Eliminator racing. We were on the mic Sunday evening, and you can catch up that on YouTube as well as the MyWhoosh feed. That's at City Mountain Bikes channel on there for the Mountain Bike Eliminator.
Hey everyone.
And for me, one of the other similarities is that repeatable effort. Yes. Riders have to put in repeated efforts, and that's for me where when we move from category 6 to 5 to 4 to category 3, the ability to put big power down repeatedly.
All right, so it's the MyWhoosh Championships. Just went through the weigh-in procedure. Haven't really done much to optimize anything, but that's fine. That's where I'm at right now. So I weighed in at a in-game weight of 70. It's the same I have on my normal rides in Swift, so all good, all on par. So as you can see, I'm placed in category 2, which I think is where it should be. So at least at this point, still ramping up. Did a longer ride yesterday as well. Had to do a lot of changes up to this race because I've changed my setup. I've changed my setup from a bike on trainer to Swift ride on trainer, and I found out doing CRC that virtual shifting is not supported on MyWhoosh in premium events. Meaning that yeah, so meaning that I only had one gear for the entire race on Sunday. So that was something. All good though. All good though. The bike course today is this one. 56. No, 70. 57.1. Sorry. With 6 primes. No, 5 primes. And then finishing point. It's pretty much right out the gates. Not sure I'm ready for that. Well, I should be. It's all right. So looking forward to this one. Today is really about getting started. Yeah, all about getting started, and I find it hard to stream MyWhoosh because the view that I have right now is really hard for anyone to. Hey Richard, thanks mate. It's really hard to follow. I think it's hard for myself to follow where in the pack I am. I'll give it a go. But otherwise I'm zooming out to cam 8. Now it's a really bird's eye view, and it's not really a good view, but it provides me a better overview of where I am in a pack. Now let's just see. For now, it's just about keeping up, I think. All right, off we go. So at 4 kilometers, that's the first mock. As you can always see, it's hard to see where you're at in a pack. Whereas if I go, oh no, not that one. The camera. 8. It's easier to see
So category 2
once I find my rider where I'm at.
Squad. This is a category 2, our penultimate race category. Hundreds and hundreds of riders taking to the start line. If you are heading in to a wash, don't forget, of course, we'll be covering all 6 race categories. Lots of race distance today. 57.1 k track cover. As much as we can across all of those race categories. Our last category, category 1, with those big famous.
So still don't know where I am. There I am, I think. Right here. So I have my cursor over the dude, which makes it slightly easier for me to see where I'm at. Crazy, right? But there's a small kicker coming up. Leading into the climb itself. The climb is only 700 meters. That's not much. Not that long. Maybe 1.5 minute effort. And it's always interesting to see who goes for it. Yeah, and this is a series of 7 races.
Just in with Mr. X100 at the moment, one of the real original greats out on MyWhoosh, who is leading the UAE Atlantic. Now, this is a team that we see week in, week out at the front of the racing, but they have brought in reinforcements this week. Oh my goodness, have they ever. Mr. X100 and SS, who are two of their most regular riders for that UAE clan team. Both absolute stars. They've been joined by a long-time opponent, in fact, Phil Graves, who has battled them for a long time, but also a rider who knows them well, Ivan Newby, the coach based in Udairiyat, Ireland. That is going to be
Getting back into the flat section.
to see how he gets things on. Phenomenal climber. And one of our young riders, Mohammed Mutawai, of the UAE clan team. Going to be really interesting to see what happens as that plays out, because you've got experience with our SS and Mr. X100 and SS. You've got Phil Graves and Nick, great long distance strider, provided with the pace to stay long. You can do quite like that. Brilliant to see him in action, and a great rider on both races as well.
We got 3 times over this climb. And timing is just so very different. I'll try to concentrate. Not sure I'm going for anything here, and then I'm just sticking with the pack.
Chasing, blowing chunks at the back there. They are absolutely in bits. You can see 1 or 2 riders really part of the
Alright, going into a climb now.
Once you lose the draft of the group, once you get outside that 5-meter zone, and you are out in the wind, when you're on your own, you've so much work to do to get in. You need it to hit the climb to be able to put down that power, and for the draft not to take as much effect. But the speed these riders are traveling at, 36 kilometers an hour onto the climb, carrying that momentum forward, it's going to be still the case that drafting takes effect. They're phenomenal. 600 watts coming down from Morris Ritter. Massive kick at 7-8 watts per kilo there as he put down that punch. Olivier Simmons moving up towards the front as well. Simmons, oh my goodness, he is a wind machine. He is so dangerous. He's about 8 or getting down the road. You're still scripting him. Real all-rounder. Good to see, as you said, Suzuki in here. He's been fighting so strongly. And Suzuki in nicely and pushing up inside that top 10. This is about taking points from that fight, but it's also about not being distant.
Not going for the climb points. All right, so we have three times over this one. Get 5 points, I think. Winning it. One. Then accumulating down the first 5 slots. Then we have 2 sprinting segments.
Slightly more subtle than Peter Sagan in the advert. Got to say, absolutely. We had the pleasure of meeting Peter Sagan in the commentary box as well as Tadej Pogacar down at the MyWhoosh HQ after the World Championships for 2020.
It's going down now.
Absolutely.
And slightly up.
I gotta say, Peter Sagan not afraid to take the mickey out of himself. A man with a very entertaining sense of humour for sure. Both really nice guys, and great to have the honour of meeting them. And
into a sprint segment at
real superstars of
12.4.
real superstars of cycling esports about to get ready to start, because category 1, these are the names you all know. If you've been watching the Sunday race, have you watched cycling esports World Championships? Because these are the big guns that are going out to fire. You can see that we have 8 teams on the start list today. 1 team of 3, 2 teams of 4, and 5 teams of 5. Our team of 3, you'll say Honda, Peter Jasinski, and Patrick Stefek of the cycling district squad. Alpha Joel represented by Jones, Justin Stewart, and Minsky. You've also got with 4 riders, Ross Grooves only. The other thing for me here is the youth competition, and we'll talk about it when these riders are out of the pen, because the future of cycling esports is seriously bright. Well, it's going to be bright with a B for a big bang of a big explosion on the way out from the start line. Category 1, our elite category, the top of the tree are out. Our final set of riders away on stage 1 of the MyWhoosh Championships, that $1 million prize fund allocated across all of our race categories. But category 1, they they are going to be taking away the biggest prize pot at the end of the racing. Let's see who is going to take this out. Will it be, as some people say, Jason Osborne, who is a lot of people's favourite, and Christoph Constant on the chaps and the bonus? Or will it be possibly something Vince Osborne in the Sunday Facebook recently? And very different profiles were right up there also challenging players. And of course, the team competition is going to be just as important because it may be that riders have to sacrifice some of their personal ambition for the team competition, because that's where the big prize is.
It is, and you know, the strength and the depth of the
Hi, Alex. Mr. Rube. Thanks, mate. Still not quite feeling it, but I think I'm getting back to a better state. And really, I take these races as learning, figuring out what's the draft like. How do I actually, you know, get the best view of where I'm at? This is the equivalent view as you would have on Swift. Someone's going. All right. It's just so hard to see what's going on.
I would agree entirely with that. The discipline of cycling is
That's why I'm sitting here.
part of the disciplines covered by the UCI, and I'm sure there are plenty of those cycling disciplines that would dearly love to have not just the talent and commitment that we see.
Trying to mark myself with a mouse.
On MyWhoosh, week in, week out, it's a chance to show what they can do on a repeated effort on a multi-day stage race. Can they match up to the reputation of SS in category 2? He's at the moment off the front of this group, currently at 9 kilometres, and that means they're up and over the top of the mountains in Kyoto line, followed by the second on R5, and absolutely killing here.
As mentioned, we have a sprint coming up at the banner at 12.4. Alright, so it's a tour of 7 races. There's a GC, there's a Masters, there's a Youth Tournament, there's a Sprint Jersey, there's a Climbers Jersey. Everything pretty cool. Everything pretty cool. Huge prize monies. There are stage winners for each category. Well, probably not for the Youth and Masters. Masters is plus 45, I think. But for the climb, for the sprint, and then for the stage, the prize money for first, second, third. And then there's a GC and everything accumulated on day 7 will grant you a huge prize. And then you have teams tournament as well to collect points collectively and see how that stacks up at the end. This is a $1 million contest divided over 6 categories, Cat 1 to 6, 1 being the highest, that's the absolute elite. I'm in Cat 2.
Okay. Because there was some research done on how many hours of work to put in to become an expert
So 12.2, 12.4, I said. Not sure I should contest for this because I don't feel that strong today. So maybe it makes more sense to be a part of the final sprint. You guys going for it? Right.
Well, I think he will get sleep because sleep is all about recovery.
It is. So, Jason Osborne leading in the house on the road. Nice view of the rainbow jersey from Jason. We're going for a different view of Jason, although this is the view most people get of Jason most of the time on the bike. Jason, nice to see you back, buddy. We have seen your face, Jason. He's one of the really nice guys at Sports. Emmy, you've interviewed, you've talked with him on the Virtual Fellow podcast that you host along with Chris Winker.
Kind of a half-assed effort.
Really insightful, really brutally honest interview about him coming out of the World Tour professional scene and moving across into the ranks of
Oh, the prize money. That's easy. It's UAE, right? Saudi Arabia. There you go. Money is no object. Yeah, right. But I'm not going to be able to do the whole series. That's a pity. Yeah. And as I said, you could have a Swift light view. But it's just so hard to figure out who you are, where you're at. Especially if you're further back. Then I have absolutely no clue of what's going on. So for now, I like this better, just from my own perspective. But even I find it hard to find myself from time to time. If we just see us totally misplaced in the sprint.
Oh, I think category 1 had
I didn't pay enough attention.
In comparison to some of the other categories, I would go about 58.
100.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. I was a little bit out.
108.
But they had a fairly
No. We're all the same color. We all have, I think the blue ones are either the plus 45s or youth riders. We all have the number 2 because we Cat 2 on the back. So the only tell is really the headgear, and I don't have any. And then from time to time I get a feel of, okay, how is my rider moving? And then I can get, put my cursor over, which helps. The next
was a purely
intermediate section is a climb divided into 3 sections. This is going to be harder than the first one, ending at the same top at 23.4.
Well, there are more than 28, 29 riders in this category 2 race at the moment. They've just gone through. Well,
The graphics, though, have become a lot better than they used to be. And the draft is so much better now as well. That's good.
The group is big, the group is strong, but there were around 8 riders who'd gone clear by about 4 seconds from that group to push on. I'm thinking that group, I can see that group starting to come back together again.
And I was just taking a little look in category 2 is where Takasugi was in terms of that sprint. He wasn't on the way through that sprint, he wasn't quite there, but then attacked over the top, looking to break this race. And I think that's going to be a tactic here that's being used by Trujinowski, really looking to split the groups apart, really looking to accelerate through and to do some damage on the way through. Exciting riding we expect from Trujinowski. Is certainly a rider you wouldn't want to take to a race finish, because we know he's got a great sprint. He's a rider who's good at finding a little though, and then finding something else on that final kick to the line.
Yes, absolutely. And he's also a great puncher.
Yeah, exactly. I usually have a cap on in Swift 2, the black and light blue. So that's usually my tell. But this just takes a lot of getting used to, really. That's the real challenge, I'd say. And then figuring out dynamics on segments, moving into things from a drafting perspective, stuff like that. Yeah, Nathan is in here. There's a lot of really strong guys, to be honest. And there's a lot of guys you've never heard of if you only do Swift. That would beat the F out of average Swift rider. I would say the competition here is stronger, better.
Live results as you get them.
Yeah, I think so. You have Niklas Becker, Sebastian Hebo, Stuart Miller, Alexei Kalman, Nikolai Damsgaard, name dropping some of the Danish guys, Adrian Alvaro, Bjerregaard, the Cayenne brothers. Oliver Simmons. And then there's a bunch of guys who might even be stronger than them that are MyWhoosh only. Kind of riders. I'm trying to keep it cool here. Chasing red. I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna do the one-off races like I always do, because I'm not gonna do the series short. I know that. So doing some of it, but I'm trying for the next month or so to shift focus more towards MyWhoosh to see if I can make the national team for the World UCI World semi-finals.
Over the top of their penultimate climb, dropping down, they'll go to the checkpoint at Tokyo Sprint, the final checkpoint, and then into the finish. Meanwhile, Category 2, Olivier Simmons, the prolific sprint winner with the ice vest on in person on the left of your screen, on the right-hand side with the green sprint jersey. Another rider looking to add to sprint points in. Ruben Dunn kicks off away from the front.
It's interesting to see the guys off the road.
Maximum points that time around. Just waiting for these riders to go through. It looks to me like he's going to take away.
If anyone's going to do some chasing.
At the moment, he's just gone through the 12.4K sprint marker, but is the checkpoint number 1.
Well, can I just tell you, Ruben Dunn doesn't go through first across the line on the Tokyo Sprint Championship.
So we're going into now the first punch of 3. Yeah, thanks, mate. I made the team last year, so that was quite fun. So I need to focus a bit more. Yes, it is a limited edition. So that was my new setup for Swift. Used it on Sunday for Sunday Race Club on MyWhoosh. Found out that virtual shifting is not supported. So I had to revert back. Loving it though.
Category 1 leaders on the left of your screen, Category 6 leading group right hand side of your screen there. They are continuing to push on as we go in Category 5 at the top.
You can ride the tax.
The Kyoto climb, checkpoint.
I'll kick a bike.
Pushing over the top here with Fabian.
Just not.
They're not going to take away the sprint lead.
Anything else?
Bruno Ordono has.
Yeah, I get it.
He scored enough points across.
Made the transition a month ago, so just getting used to it. Starting to love it.
To have those points added together to take away the top prize in that competition. Great riding by him. So we're going to see if he can continue to push on from there.
Well, interesting to see the push coming on, and you can see the checkpoint scorers in that Category 5 race. And it is Bruno Ordono who picks up 5 points from Lewis Castro, who picks up 4. Nicholas Hagland picks up 3. James Mansfield picks up 2. And Jussi Polacca, who we were in with earlier on, the finish rider, picks up 1 point.
So our runs continue to push on in Category 5, Category 6, the good twice down, but not yet being caught. And I'm really riding well, I think, at the moment. Category 6 at the moment, currently approaching that Tokyo World Sprint Championship beyond there.
Yeah.
And just seeing
Don't we all?
chasing behind them at Category 4.
No, so I was quite disappointed. So I did the entire race on Sunday in 1 gear. Still made front group. Yeah. I don't.
Go out fast for an hour and then pretty much sit up as if they want to send anybody down the road. That is going to be the key rider to go.
It could be really interesting to see what he can do on that time trial stage.
Yeah.
Because when we go to the time trial stage, which is our penultimate day of racing, I think that you are going
That's the placement view.
those
Takes into consideration
working hard in
all
the
categories.
competition, in the overall competition, then having a rest.
So I have to pay attention.
So you've got big climbs, you've got real race efforts. You then get a rest day which mucks about with everybody pretty much. Then you've got this time trial stage where you are getting no draft. It's an individual effort. No draft skills are going to work. They're going to get all beyond TT bikes that are equal as are all the bikes on MyWhoosh.
For now, one dude up the road.
You've got to put that TT effort in. Phil Graves is a master time trials. He beat me in time trials, even when I was going really well, and I was right up on podiums. If Phil came out to play, you knew you were going down.
Well, let's just put it here. MyWhoosh Championships do for them. The business is the individual time trial.
Yes, we will see whether Phil's going to be able to do the business, whether it be one of his team, the team orders all the time to the point where those rules are working by that penultimate day. Meanwhile, category 6 left-hand side, Alan Steele going out to try and steal a march on everybody else. This is a big move by Steele. He is sprinting away here, and at the moment, Alan Steele's coming out with 3 seconds on the road, and then Steele, I think, is got Shay's going on. It is 4 sprint points. If you can make it to 46.1k, then it is even further to our race finish at 57.1. But this is a great move. Absolutely fantastic. So hats off to Steele going Alvarado at the front, and he's been doing a sterling job climbing today, Adrian Alvarado. Alvarado goes in over the line there on that Kyoto climb, looking very, very strong indeed. So our checkpoint scorers, Alvarado going in over the top in 1, SS in 2, Kankayan in 3.
No.
And then it's going to be a 4th place. I think Takasugi.
Or everything will be back together, I think.
Right up at the front, so putting those climbing legs into good use as well. Very interesting to see how that plays out. The riders really pushing on. Category 2, the latest riders to get to the top of the climb. However, it is all about getting to the finish line as well. 23.9k covered, so we've got 2 out of 3 sets of the Kyoto climb. Kankayan nicely tucked in this group as well.
But if I go to the front, I can kind of see, you know, the green jerseys that are in front of me on the leaderboard.
So at the moment, as these riders come in and through, all the results being updated on the MyWhoosh website.
Oh yeah, we have Tito Koistainen as well in this group. So we're actually all together. Only Mr. X100. Tiny bit out in front. Next segment is this climb again. At 37.7.
He is, and let's not forget he was a road racer. He was then an esports
it does.
Back to road racing, and now he's come back to esports. It's a really interesting.
Especially on other camera angles. I have Bill Graves. He's good too.
It really, really is. The question for me is what
I think this is the better angle to see what's going on.
Who is the boss on the Boss Moves Only squad? Is it Vink? Is it Osborne? And we've seen them go head to head over the last few weeks, and recently Vink has come out on top. Now, is that about tailing off and getting your performance ready for the MyWhoosh Championships, while Jason Osborne's now chasing Michael Vink? The two teammates pushing it down the road, and Van Elst from the Ava Synergy squad now coming up into close contention and not letting either of them go.
Really interesting time in Michael there. You could see him accelerate as he came down onto the back, winding it up. 8 watts per kilo kickflip, motoring his way into this lap, making it longer.
Look at me, I'm leading.
Then you saw Osborne see him go with everybody responding, everybody jumping back in and trying to move. We're going to go back to the top of the time with Kyoto track.
Actually, not feeling good. So, trying to not spend too much energy.
Taking away top spot was again at the top of that Kyoto time in category 2, doing an amazing job here in the Kyoto time. Fantastic get move from him in category 4. Take away from the ball. L1 taking second place on the first time of that time. He amasses the most points. He only dropped 1 point across all 3 sets.
Well, interesting. It was 46 riders last time we were in there. I'm not sure it's changed that much. But Sprat Army in the mix here with Giuliano's 3 riders. I can tell you that those 3 riders.
Well, but hopefully a lot of guys feel it's the way I do.
Should they choose to? I'm not sure they are going to make that choice.
Yes, I think in general, this will come down to a sprint finish.
3 riders in the mix, El Halami, Sprat and Giuliano. The pace off at the moment, taking some recovery, but the pack behind also taking some recovery as well, which is why we've got a gap, and we have indeed got a good-sized gap at the moment. It's looking a little bit like out of sight and out of mind. 8 seconds at the moment these 3 riders have, and Sprat now noticing this and pushing on. They're pushing on into the next climb. If they climb this and climb strongly, well, this is the last main climb of the day before they meet the finish line.
So at the moment at 39.3k, those leaders in category 4 continue to push. Remember, in front of them, category 5 and 6. On your screens, category 1, 2, 3 and 4.
Well, category 4, Matt, would you push? Would you sit? What would you do if you were one of those 3 riders with that 10-second gap? Matt's going to go for it.
I go for it. The reason I would go for it is because it's such a key point. Long descent, long run down. 8, 9 seconds. You've got there by climb. You haven't got there by sprint. You've got there by climb. And you've got the climbing because they're working. You've got to race to the sprint. And that means you race on those hard sections. On that second part of the plateau where you've got that second climb that comes after the so really
We have a downhill section coming, so no one really wants to do too much. One minute of not, 1 second not paying attention, then you can lose the draft. Just like that. Yeah, but 37.7. That's the next time and the last time we hit the summit. Yeah. That's why it's good to have categories, right? And that's actually one thing they do quite well here on MyWhoosh. is the categorization, which is based on a power passport that you have to take. So it's a power test. You can race without dual recording for premium events like this. You have height, you have weight verification, and then based on your power numbers and weight, you're placed into categories.
As Warren goes through, Dodo in there with that polka dot jersey, in there, Vinster, Hertz, Hagel. So those are the riders who are chasing them. Again,
Yeah, I know, right? That would be one for the books. But as on Swift, you don't want to get dropped out of the draft because it's so hard to get back. Obviously, no one's going at it right now, so you could just get back quite easily, but not on a descent. On a descent, you'll just be spat out. I mean, just spend too much energy getting back. Yeah. So I actually have big hopes for this stage because it normally suits me quite well. I just don't have it today. Not to the extent where I want to risk going for segments and then not make it to the finish line. If I don't make it to the finish line with the front group, it should be because I'm just not good enough. I just don't have it. Not just because I got spat out trying to do stuff. I have several days for that. So I'm quite content just sitting in here and then just try and do something, or at least contest that finish line. Still have 27 kilometers to go, so far out. So kind of dreading the next climbing bit.
White shorts and jersey, that's not going to work. It's a bit like being world champion. Jason Osborne hasn't got the choice.
I think we'll be okay.
He's handed it over to go incognito.
And Nicholas Becker and I are on the same team. We have, oh, where is he? Lasse Parnell, another Danish rider. He's in here. He's in here too, right there. And then Matteo. Not sure where Matteo's at. But Simmons going for it today. Both the sprinting part, he's definitely ready. And you'll see Kalman, he's just sitting into trying to take the win on the line. Could very well do so. Suits him well. The finish line is slightly uphill. I actually think it's this stretch. No, it's not. It's not. It's a stretch we won't pass. But it looks like this one. Well, I don't know. It's I don't know. 400 meters incline. At 3 to 4%. So I did put down some new sprinting power on the Swift ride when I did the power passport. I have to do initial 2 by 6 seconds all out, then a 3-minute section, and then a 12-minute section, which is awful. No other way to describe it. Like every other bit of testing. But I think I hit 1100 and 20 something ish for 5 seconds. That was quite good. Now I hit that mark before. And obviously these races are broadcasted globally, so you can go and check that out. That stream. It's okay. Kind of neatly done, I think, in terms of what is possible. And then kind of fluctuate between the categories. I think no one's really too keen on getting away, right? I'm trying to get away because it's so hard on flat bits here. And if you get a gap and too many unrested for the climbs, then you're brought back in.
Who tried to close him down. Jason Osborne straight on Jones's wheel, because if Jones is going to close it down, Osborne thinks teammate wants to shut it down. He goes onto the front and shuts down the pace somewhat.
Yeah, the first
is there as well now. Dan
climbing section coming up.
It's a really interesting point. As Vinc's going down the road, the teams behind are looking at each other going, well, which team is going to do the chasing? Boss Moves Only isn't going to chase, but they are going to try and shut the moves down and follow the wheel and get in front and bring the pace back to enable Vink to go down the road. You know, who's going to go?
So you have a blue category 3 rider in with us. I think all categories start with 10-minute gaps. So with the pace that we have, there's a chance we get pulled in by the cat ones. Ooh, I got those. Not new anymore. The ones I'm riding right now. So good. Yeah, same thinking for me. At least look the part.
As we taking a look through these screens, already starting to get closer and closer to that 57.1k mark that marks the finish of stage 1. When they reach there, the riders will have done 471 meters of climbing. But a quick reminder,
it's a good durable shoe.
The final run is uphill.
You deserve some new ones.
Riders, it's a 2-stage run in to
hope you like them.
really key to go up the first part.
Do I even have to ask about the color?
To have used everything, because if you've used everything as you go into that final lift to the line, you're going to find your legs explode. You're going to go backwards on the way. It looks like somebody's chucked an anchor out, because the rest of the group are going to come over the top. We're in with category 6. This is your leading group. We are approaching that final moment. Somebody's going to choose to launch. Who will it be?
Well, we are approaching
Yeah.
the final moment. We're around 800 meters out from the finish line, 700 meters out from the finish line. Putzel is there, Cleveland is there, Rademacher is there, Cadabona is there, Toro is there.
Alrighty, the blue ones.
In the mix. The question is, who's going to launch first line?
They look nice. I'm an all white kind of guy. Second bit here. Alright, getting to the last bit of climbing now. Can't see it on the map, but it'll come here. I'll turn into it.
Then Rooney Toro Steele, Jose Rademacher going in over the line in that order in category 6. Brilliant.
I think it's still too far out for anyone to try to break for the finish line.
I promise. You just get to keep on.
There you go.
And get yourself in. It's a long stage race. There's lots of time for riders to change position. Don't forget you can
Only halfway up.
results on the MyWhoosh website. It's mywhoosh.com. Go to results. All the results at the moment are of course provisional. They're also verification. The checks that will take place after the racing. The team will be there late into the night and early into the morning, making sure they're updated before tomorrow. There will be a verified stamp on it when they are official. So just keep checking on there. At the moment, though, we have got our first riders in. That's category 6 in provisionally. The BMC 6s have taken the team win from Glenn Carmen, with BMC finishing in third place. Provisionally, 8th to 4.87. Emma might be smug on the other side of the studioscript.com on the left-hand side because she got that right. We'll see whether she can manage that on the way through. Clearly, all that research as a professor is working correctly. We're going to go across, take a look at our other race categories because category 6 have now finished. We're in with Ross Fawcett in category 2. Interestingly, as they went through the checkpoint, that's Kyoto climb for the 3rd time. Mohamed Mutway going over the top in the Leave the UAE clan team. So the youngster on the team showing that he's got some speed in his legs. That could be interesting. That could be indicative of who maybe they're going to be working for. We will have to see.
Got a few guys out in front now.
To be aware. Now, Lawson, Van Heat and Co chasing on behind.
It is indeed, and Lawson pushing on there as we drop in with category 5. They've got 900 metres to go here, and Reinheimer starting to open up and go long with Tari right on his heels. Mohammed Tari and Philippe Reinheimer now pushing on him. Matt Smithson comes to.
Don't know how many.
Smithson should be able to get his timing right. Garcia, Zilian is there with Justin Moy. Luke Kendall is there too. They are coming up to 7.
I think he's getting pulled in.
Still a long run to the finish line in category 5. The question is, who from this group is going to get their timing right? Who is going to go across the line in one?
Sprint segment at 46.1. Not going for that one. Again, caught off guard. Looking at the chat.
Great to see that in category 5. So the riders are on their way in to the race finish in category 5. We're going to do a quick check of the teams provisional. Clinton Davis took the win individually. Look at this, takes a win in the team competition. Cycling District taking away the win here with Cirillo, Hurst and Tapia. Level up in second, Level Avengers in third. Great riding from them as they come in over category 5.
Well, Santiago Ramirez was on our screen in category 4 there. The next pack we're going to see come towards the finish line as we're seeing category 3 go towards the sprint here. That's the checkpoint for the Tokyo Sprint, final checkpoint sprint of the day. And that was Adam Stenman leading them through. Crystal Morgan, Henry Boyer, Nicholas Fournier and Ricky Lane all in the top 5. And I'm just taking a little look because that is also a huge group as the point score comes up on your screen. For me, that was 32 rides. So 32 rides leading the finish line in category 3.
In category 3, great riding there by Adam Stenman. 4th place on the sprint of the day. He took top spot in the second sprint in the sprint in category 3, showing that he's got some speedy legs to stage 7. Well, Nick Scolari be looking forward. Well, he's looking forward at the moment. He's got the gap to and all the rest of that leading group of riders they make their way down the course. Meanwhile, Michael Vink is on the attack this time though. This is on the run to the top of the climb. So far, Jason Osborne has the top of the road. Kyoto Drive checkpoint. He's gone through with the lead. We will see if he can stay there because he should take the lead in the competition. How and retain that. Michael Vink though cleaning up some points here and maybe showing that it's not a one-way competition.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? They're holding him at 4 seconds at the moment. They are, what are they? They are coming up. There you go. I was about to say how many 100 meters are they out there? Not, they are literally polka dot banner at 5 seconds. And they're going to want to close that down now because they're not going to want to let Vink go away and think this is now time trial mode. But that is what Vink is thinking because Vink has upped the power. Vink has pushed on here. So Vink thinks this is time to go. The points are being allocated as we speak, but Vink is the rider pushing on. Tugel's now trying to close this down. They are indeed closing down Michael Vink from behind. They will be closing that down and closing the gap. I've just seen 7 kilo. Adam Jones doing some work to bring him back. Puckett, Thrall, Jones, all there at the moment. But Vink, well,
Yeah, at least.
Section, we've got a long run and then a kick again. Category 4, right hand side of the screen, left hand side of the screen, category 2. Mr. X100 has company with Matthias Fanny and Phil Graves. They have got currently what looks to be 2-3 seconds between them and the rest of the group. But in this group, you've two UAE clan team riders, and look at this, Skierski's away to this, Maciek Skierski and Ross Forson, all looking to close that gap down. Wozniak goes, Miller now goes over the top, SS marking them out, not letting that chase and leave him behind, but not doing the work on the front. They are making this race on the UAE clan team here on the MyWhoosh Championship on the left of your screen.
Two guys out the road. Three guys.
Jersey, the sprint winner so far,
We're letting that go.
Jersey, difficult to tell. Left-hand turn being taken. Now comes the rise. It's about the kick.
It is indeed about the kick with 400 meters to go, and Perdicini has gone. So has Quiros. Ramirez has gone at 12.6 off the front. Giuliano has kicked as well. Juan Quiros continues to hold the power. So does Ramirez and Giuliano are head-to-head right at the front of the race. There's still 150 meters to go. Giuliano is closing it down. Ryan Giuliano goes over the top. Ramirez, can Quiros or Gomez come from behind? Is there enough road to catch Ryan Giuliano? No, there isn't. Ryan Giuliano goes over the banner in one. I think that was Gomez from Lynn, from Ibrahim, but we will see. Chase is off behind, however. Interesting to see because Alfrey, Moretti, Morgan, Ridley are all behind in that big group.
How much effort do you put into this chase if you're in that group? And the answer's got to be not too much. Nick Scolari, one option, go, keep going. Come on, Nick.
Oh, I'm dying.
This is where you've got to go.
Don't blow.
Not favouritism, just love and attacking a rider who's prepared to gamble, and Scolari has done that. If Nick Scolari can keep pushing, he has got a chance to take away that prize for race victor of stage 1. Behind, I wouldn't be chasing because you just think, well, I'm just doing a time trial for me, and if no one else is going to chase me, I'm sure they not. Why would you do that? It's a case now, well, is second better than anything else? And the answer is probably yes. You don't want to be too far back. You don't want to expect too much energy now. You could be paying for it, but remember, any energy you've got to start the race, you've got a few more hours. You do this at the end of the race, time is there. Recovery time is the critical move to stage 2. It's another day. You've got to eat, sleep, rehydrate, refuel, do whatever other adult thing you have to do on the way through, if you have to do that bit, and then come out the other side and get ready to race the next day. I mean, that is what I think these riders are performing to the group, and that's handing that advantage in there to this squad. Don't sit when you can lay down, and don't lay down with your feet up.
There you go. Ready for recovery forms from the studio. Ricky, Ellis, Ridley, Danny, and Geese all in this group.
Hemi is one of our regular riders. Great to see Hemi in action, and got that MyWhoosh jersey on. I think a lot of the riders get some motivation from those jerseys. They're going to get another one if they can complete the racing over the course of the 7 stages across 8 days. Fantastic. Really great people put together by the team at MyWhoosh to reward those riders. It will take you a couple of weeks for it to come out if you are one of those riders who does finish, because of course they want to make sure they get the right sizes for everybody. So category 3 on the climb, chasing on the right hand side, escaping on the left hand side. Your escapee, Nick Scolari. Your chasers, well, all that's left of the race at the front other than Nick Scolari.
Well, I'll tell you something, the push is coming on the pack now in category 3. They've decided now is the moment to try and bring Nick Scolari back. They've given him long enough. He's still out by around 13 seconds. It did go to 14:15, but now they are motoring. It's being led by John Brune and Carol Schlader. They are looking to bring Scolari back. Bricknell is there, Kalman is there. Wow, the push coming out of John Brune at the moment. He's decided enough is enough. The thing is, he's bringing
It's not
entire pack with him. Now, there's a really big
really suffering.
you know, work hard to take the pack with you. Pack are drafting behind. Pack has more energy to sprint. John Brune is banking on that trade-off at the moment. Morgan, Kalman, Ridley, Buxton, Slater, Goya, all lined up behind him. And Brune is the one dying this on the front.
So the Guardians of the Peloton rider Brune doing the chasing back. He's got Amaral, Ellos, Penrick and East as his sprinters in that group. 90 well, we can be in the big
Squilari has done. And the pace now off of the front of this group.
And this is the danger. They chase. Somebody tires themselves out. Everybody sits up and looks at each other. Nick Scolari keeps on pushing, If he can carry this off, he's not only going to take away that win in stage 1, but he's going to carry a good time gap to stage 2. And that means that he's going to be in that leader's jersey going on to stage 2. Take that first leader's jersey coming out of stage 1. What a thing to do here today. He'll be rewarded with, of course, that prize for the stage. He'll be leading in from a good position for the rest of those stages. All about the push here, all about the squeeze of Squirrel, still holding over 5 kilo. He's going to be absolutely spent at the end of this. At the moment, though, he's at 56.5 kilometers. 56.6. He's coming around the bend and takes it onto the slope. His left hand turn is the main drag to the finish. However, the group behind are not the out of this. That gap currently 12 seconds. Squirrel is going to give it everything.
Well, he's giving it everything 400 metres to go. Establish the split, establish the group, and now he's picking up the pace and making the finish line
Everything back together, it seems. Almost. Oh, I'm off the back. Dang it.
Give them the team prize in a team race. It's going to be incredibly close. Nick Scolari hanging on. You saw him pushing all the way to the line and beyond. He didn't sit up when he knew that he had the stage 1. He was looking for those seconds. His time gap to the rest of the race field, a minimum of 3.95 seconds. So basically 4
One more climb.
Clear of the bunch. Scolari will take that
coming up
to stage 2. Guarin, Cansara, Almeida, Oya, Fournier, Karlstrom, Sledek, Montoya, Brigham, Kalman, et al. Pretty much as they come in over the line. In terms of teams, well, Take This did indeed take it all at the end because they put 1st, 3rd and 5th over the line, 12th and 24th as well. Top 3 times counting. Time gap back 5.853 seconds to the gold grabbers in 2nd. Diedich, what's up coming through in 3rd place there? 7.09 seconds back. 11 golden in 4th. Guardians of the Peloton in 5th. Take that Mafia in 6th place in that team competition so far. Absolutely blustering quick pace in that race in category 3. An amazing ride by Ferrari there to go clear and to take away the lead. Meanwhile, we are in with both categories and category 2 as they make their way up here, and I think now as they go over and the gradient eases, this is about taking the time to recover before that final kick.
Well, final moments here in the category 2 race. They're at the 54.8 kilometre marker. 57.1 is the finish. finish and is going to be lining up for an epic race. They're coming up for 2.1 kilometers to go. Guerra, Godzari, Manchango, Wozniak, Hansen, Hoffman, all in the mix. So is Milostic, and I'll tell you something, Peter Milostic is a dangerous man to run into the finish line with. So is Miller. I don't want to pick.
No, don't pick at this stage. I think it's very, very dangerous now. All right, it's coming into this. We've got the little bit of a weave in to come in towards our finish for 55.3k. Peter Milostic is trying to push for a little bit of a long running. Doesn't want to let too many people come back in. He's a rider who likes to half. He's also known for going long.
Yes.
And I think he hasn't. He's not on the terrain to be able to commit to a long one because it's so flat until he gets to that rise. And then that rise, although it's short in distance, is long in effort and time. Massive and definite sweater on our feet is all right. You cannot do that.
Yeah, that is so true. There's so many riders in this pack. I wouldn't say either. And there are a number of other riders in here as well. Happy
too hard too soon and get it wrong. We've seen riders run out of road to not be able to overhaul somebody who kicked earlier. Timing key, Walter holding position right at the front of this group. He doesn't want to let anybody go, neither does Kaplinski, and Machado is in there, and we know he can put a phenomenal amount of power down in a very short space of time. The speed is picking up. We're into the left-hand turn. It's winding. Who will kick clear first?
Well, Milostic has gone at 10 watts per kilo. Peter Milostic opens it up. Matthias Van he responds. Alvarado goes at 12.5. What can anybody do to close down Adrian Alvarado? He's in the polka dot skin suit at the moment. He's out front on this climb. We've got 150 metres to go to the finish line. Matthias Van goes clear at 14 watts per kilo from Van.
Don't have anything. Completely died there. Completely died there. Yeah, sorry, bud. It's all right.
17 or 3 seconds in category 5. That is going to be one.
Definitely could have done better, but yeah, thanks, man. It's all right. I didn't have much today. I knew that coming in. I thought I would. Well, I actually thought I would be in contention for the win today. So super disappointed. I know what I have done differently today, yesterday, so I know that I'm not fresh. It's fine, no excuses.
when you look at the performances of these riders and their ability to
No excuses. It's a good crowd, this one.
really impressive. And another kick goes from the front again. I think
So, looking forward to some of the next stages too. Tomorrow is super flat. This was the stage today. Tomorrow is the 7 gems. So very much a sprinter's stage with 2 bumps of 900 meters. Similar to the ones that we did today, only the segment one. Then we go into the rolling hills of Alula. This is different, but fun. And Zurich. I think this is the last stage I'm going to do, because stage 5, the mountain stage, I'm not going to do that one. That's on a Saturday. I'm at a family thing. Surely I'm not 7 in any sprint points. And then on the next Monday, the TT. I think I'll be out for those as well. I've got a plan for the week to come. Trying to be really fresh. So
Noran's gone actually really long. Noran, the mountain bike rider who likes a long effort, he likes a big effort, and he likes a
yeah, all good.
And Noran, the rider from Sweden,
all good.
Dialing this on the front. He's gone at the 1,000-meter mark.
Okay, that's it for now.
But not pushing on too much at the moment. Nobody wants to push because they all want to keep their powder dry for the
Yeah,
sprint.
I'm out. I need to pick up my daughter. Already late for that, so I better get going. But thanks for helping me along. I'll make sure to be ready for tomorrow. Sure. Looking forward to it. All right. Saving this one. Yeah, no worries. I know it's not the best kind of stream you can do on MyWhoosh, but I like that you guys follow. Makes it more fun, sure. But have a good one. See you tomorrow if you're interested. Same time. Bye now.